Hi, this is Ernie again. I'm the guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. Um, for those who are not familiar with IPO, I want to briefly discuss what it is. It's when company goes public or a publicly traded company for the first time. So, for example, Starlink or SpaceX, it is you don't have stocks that's publicly available. Employees might have them, but eventually when they go public through something called IPO, now anybody can buy their stocks. So the cool thing about this is if you have a lot of money at JP Morgan, you need to have $10 million minimum to participate in their IPO. But there's a company called SoFi, which I just uploaded a video about. Anybody of any income can participate. So right now, there is one IPO that anybody can sign up. Does not mean anybody will get it, but if you sign up and you're lucky, I think they go through the lottery pick, then you're able to participate. So let me show you how it actually works. So if you go to their app, under investment tab, there's something called a new IPO is here. And if you click on it, it tells you what IPOs are available. And there's only one IPO available. They don't have a lot, right? As you probably know, SoFi is not a well-known, what we call underwriter of IPO. Goldman Sachs are the big ones, JP Morgans are the big ones, but they are not. So they don't get a lot of the shares. But just like this one, it is available. When I looked at the prospectus and all the information, I am really not interested. And you might say, do they only get junk? That's not true. When Reddit went public, I got in at $46. Right now it's 183. So that's how many folds? Like 3.5 folds, right? Instacart, I got in because of SoFi. Of course, with UBS and JP Morgan and others, I have access to them, but some I have access through SoFi, especially if you do not have millions of dollars. So this is actually a very cool feature that SoFi has. And of course, if you look down here, view IPO prospectus, this will show you anything and everything you need to know. And it's a long document. I don't actually read a lot of them. I go specifically to the financial section. How much money are they making? How profitable are they? How fast are they growing? Because if they're only growing 10, 20, not all the IPOs will do well. Historically, some of the IPOs, that's why you need to look at the prospectus. They do extremely well, right? Cisco's of the world, Tesla's of the world. If you talk about Wingstop, which I was not patient with because I preferred Buffalo Wild Wings over Wingstop, I got in anyway because it was available. And stock started tanking. And I became a little impatient. So as soon as I was able to recoup my losses and break even, I sold it. And then of course, COVID happened and Buffalo Wild Wings not doing well because nobody was able to go there and eat. Versus Wingstop, which was all about takeout, they just took off. So if I held on to it, it would have been, I think, close to 10x return. But of course, I was not patient enough. And my preference was, yeah, of course, Buffalo Wild Wings. So anyway, some will do well, some will not do well, but at least you'll be able to get in before anybody else can. And something that used to be reserved for people with 10 plus millions of dollars, you have access to them if you have the right brokerage accounts. I don't know if Robinhood does, but SoFi does. TD Ameritrade used to do it, but now it's Charles Schwab, and I have not seen one single IPO through Charles Schwab. So if IPO is one of the things you're interested, you might want to do some research and figure out which brokerage accounts will give you access to IPOs without having to have millions of dollars. Hopefully this is useful. Please comment, repost, and like. And of course, send me messages if you have any questions about participating in an IPO. Enjoy your day.